What the hell did it do that? Alright, what's up guys? So, another late night video here. I'm going to do a quick little unboxing and going over this Wii I picked up. And if you notice something, the box is a little different, which I'm sure you kind of noticed here. Unfortunately, this is part of a bundle. I got mainly what I wanted with it, and I got a hell of a good price on it, so I picked this up. But it's the Skylanders Giants bundle, and unfortunately I don't have the bigger box within the Skylander piece and all that stuff, which I'm not really big into or my kids were into. But it would be cool just to have the whole set. Maybe if I ever find the other piece of box, I'll put it all together. But this is the Blue Wii, which is just pretty cool. The Blue Wii seems to be a little bit more rare, harder to find out of all the colors, generally, at least from what I seem to see and find out. The only thing that does kind of suck about this is, and I'm actually going to use this, we're going to put this downstairs just for the family to play with, but it's kind of the end version of the Wii, like towards the end of their run, where they didn't have the backwards compatible GameCube anymore with them, with the controllers and the memory card, and I believe the system doesn't play, GameCube discs at all. So that's something to look out for. I actually forgot about that when I started picking up some more Wiis and stuff, because right now you can find them for a pretty good price. I think eventually it's going to be something like the old Nintendo stuff where they'll hold their value because so many people bought them and really enjoyed them, and there was some fun games for them, especially simple things like Wii Sports. I know it's been going up, Wii Resort, Mario Bros, just like some of the basic fun family ones that just the replay value is so high. They seem to just hold their value well and keep kind of going up. And so I popped this open, and it's got a little section that shows pictures of, I don't know what that really is, and then you pop it open and it says Wii on the cardboard. Looks like they went cheaper. This used to be like a nice white in my other Wii up there, and it says Wii in 1 and 2. So we're going to slide this out of 1, and again, this is used, but I picked it up in pretty good shape. So we got the original Nintendo AV cables here, as you can see. So if you guys are searching for one, and you want to make sure you have the original Nintendo cables, they are going to be gray. They will say Nintendo on them like Nintendo does. They brand their stuff very well, and the cables are made pretty well. So that is going to be going out there. And in fact, it still has the nunchuck. You can tell it's been played, but barely. It's the blue nunchuck. I mean, crisp. I mean, you can hear the bounce back. Like, this thing has barely been played. If you take a look at that, look how clean it is. And there's not even like much of a rotational, film where it kind of grinds against that. So this is in excellent shape. Even still has the plastic around it, which I know some are probably going to chastise me for this and be like, you're crazy, but again, this has been open, it's been used, it's going to be used. Although we take very good care of our stuff, especially I try to, but it is going to be used and enjoyed. So here's the sensor. I mean, this is pretty much the same across the board on all the Wiis, but it is wrapped up still pretty good. I want to say this was the original wrap on it, and yeah, they just kind of slid it out the side. Yep. So let's take a look. Wow, I mean, it's a little dusty and dirty, but that sensor bar is in really good shape. If you look at that, it doesn't look like it's been, chucked around, scratched. Hell, it's still got the actual wire tie on it. Wow, I don't think this thing was used much at all. So I even got the instruction manual in here, and the Nintendo Club, join Nintendo Club for rewards pamphlet. So even got that in there. It's even got an old club code. It's expired now, but important safety information, nothing big, just basically telling you certain seizure things and don't kill yourself with the cords and blah blah blah. This is all about some of the games, WiiWare, Virtual Console, Netflix channels, which is all closed down now, but that's kind of cool. The Wii Shop channel. Look at that. That's just cool to see these things in there now that are gone to a certain point, you know, and you don't find them again, or the system's, you know, the system doesn't do anymore. Which I don't believe it plays Netflix, Hulu, any of that anymore. I think all that's shut down. But here's a pamphlet just explaining that it really was a good little system for the common people and the hardcore gamers. It had a lot to offer. Quick setup guide still in there. I don't think I even have this in my last one. And yes, it was a little bent, so I'm not too worried about it. But you guys can see it's got all the quick setup stuff in there. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Wii operation manual. And some of the stuff, I'm quickly going through it, looks like it does mention that it's, you know, the Wii that doesn't have the backwards compatibility in the way it sets up. Wii operation manual again, the other channels and settings, just basic, you know, your normal information that you're going to go on here. There's some good stuff in here though, if you guys are looking to know exactly how to use your system. But that's pretty cool. It's got everything in it, even the plastic bag and a wrap, which is getting harder to find stuff like this now. Hell, for doing any NES and Super Nintendo stuff, and even N64 is really hard. So give it a couple years and it'll be just as hard for the Wii and Wii U and all of that stuff. So that's box one. Now we're getting to the good stuff, the colorful stuff. Box two. And we got the power adapter here, which is actual Nintendo. And again, it says Nintendo on the brick. And Nintendo on the power supply. It's probably upside down, won't focus, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So all this is original. Got everything. This has the Wii Motion Plus controller with the original wrap around it. I'm not going to take it out and everything. I'll clean it another time, but I love that. The blue controllers just, I don't know, they're hard to come by, at least in my area. I don't find the blue stuff very much at all. And I think they're worth a little bit more on price charting and on eBay and stuff like that. So this looks to be in pretty good shape. I mean, it's got a little bit of scratches on the top, but nothing too bad. You can tell it has been played. But this is how they sit. You know, instead of like the other ones where they would sit like this at kind of a tilt with the setup, and it had up here it would flip open, and you had basically 4 ports for the GameCube controllers and 2 memory cards. Pretty cool. I'm glad I got a backwards compatible one because I think those will be more sought after as time goes by. Standard connections in the back, nothing special. Got your memory card slot there for your SD card, I would say, but you know, basically for your memory. It's just cool to see. I've never had one of these versions of the Wii. I always had the backwards compatible one, but I never had the blue. I've had the red. I had the Mario Special Edition, which I regret selling that one because I had that one in great shape. I had a black Wii, complete in the box, and I've had a couple of the white Wiis complete in the box, but I never had a blue or a Wii Mini. I think those will be something that probably goes up over time because you just don't see those much either. Even though I think the Wii Mini, I mean, it couldn't connect to Wi-Fi. It didn't have, you know, backwards compatibility. So really it was the lesser of the systems, but it's still kind of cool. And now, I mean, I don't think these connect to internet anymore at all. I'll have to double check mine. It's been a while. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Let me know if Blue Wii's are hard to come by in your area, if they're just harder to find, complete. I'm interested because I think they are the least production of the Wii's. I think of the color. I'm not positive. Somebody tell me in the comments if you know. But I'm not 100% positive on that. But it is cool to see them, and we'll just set it up like this right here. And I'm glad I have found it for a heck of a deal. A heck of a deal. Like, it was really good. I'm not gonna say on here because I don't want anybody to ever watch the video and feel like, damn, I got ripped off on it or something. But I got it for a hell of a deal, and I couldn't pass it up. And yeah, so I'm happy with it, and gonna enjoy it. Stick it in our downstairs living room, and enjoy it, and have it for the kids and when people come over. And it's just a fun system. I think it's gonna be a timeless system, like the NES, that just people flock to and love and can pick up at any age and have a good time with. Super Nintendo 64, still very soft. GameCube, all great systems. I love them to death. But there's something about like the original Nintendo, and I want to say the Nintendo Wii. I think those two are just like the perfect systems for well-rounded for everybody. There's something for everybody. They're easy to do. They're easy to figure out. And as weird and janky as this thing seems, it just seemed like everybody got it and enjoyed it. And just I think just like the screen music, I mean, it's stuck in so many people's heads. Good system. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys find them around your area much, especially complete in the box. Again, I wish I had the whole Skylanders bundle just with it, or the Blue Wii. I actually wish I had the Blue Wii box by itself as the Blue Wii, because I think that's actually even more rare and looks pretty cool. But I'm probably wrong on it. Skylanders giant bundle is probably rare. I got to look it up. But I just want to unbox this. It was pretty cool. I don't think you see them much, And here, we'll scoot it back so you get a good shot of it. And let me know what you guys think. And if you can, recommend some good games on the Wii. If there's any like hidden gems or anything that I haven't got that you think I would enjoy. Because generally I'm more of like, for Nintendo, like Mario and Wii Sports and kind of those average games. But I wonder if there's some good hidden gems on there that, I might have missed because I was more playing the PlayStation or the Xbox, during that generation. So, yeah, thanks guys. Have a good one. Let me know. There'll be more content. Definitely going to do an Xbox 360 collection and some other stuff that's going on. All right? Have a good one.